It's another edition of our Joy Corner, and I am so happy you're joining us because, of course, our girl guide, Heather Boschke, is here to give it to us straight, help us navigate our lives, understand some problems that we're having, and give us some solutions. Today, we are talking about growth and as it relates to our joy. Hey, girl.
That's right. Growth. Okay, so growth is an emotional need and it helps us achieve fulfillment, which is what we all want. It's not just about surviving and getting through each day, although there are days that it might feel that way. It is about stepping into our power and flexing different muscles and learning who's in here. And growth gives us the chance to reveal who we are. And we can't explore all the different parts of ourselves when we do the same thing every day and we don't develop new skills or ways of thinking or ideas to pursue. And it's impossible for us to realize our full potential until we let out our different capabilities out to play.
You know what I'm hearing in this? Change is good.
Change is so good. Yes.
And, I just heard Martha Stewart recently comment on, change and growth. And if you're not growing, you're dying. So,
Yes.
All right. So here, what are some signs to help us know that we are ready for something new or different?
Yes. And I love that quote. If you're not growing, you're dying. That is so true. And when we're not using our life, our time, and our energy for its highest and best use, our souls will try to wake us up. And so the first sign is when your inner voice is a restless one. So when you feel like you could be doing something different or that there has to be more, when that restless or uneasy energy takes over, pay attention. And Nicole, I felt that way when we were at that same company together. I had the title, I had the job, I had the salary that I thought I wanted. And I remember thinking almost every day, is this all there is? And so if you feel that you're destined for more exciting things, you absolutely are. Okay, that's number one. Number two, another great sign is when the reasons to stay where you are driven by fear. And here's what this sounds like. When you say things like, well, what if I don't like a new job? Or what if I have a new boss and they're even worse? Or what if it isn't better in a different relationship? Or what if I fail? What if I'm not good at it? What if people think I'm crazy? Fear puts us in a box and keeps us there. And so instead of focusing on what could go wrong, focus on the other side of that coin. What if you love it? What if it's your dream job? What if it's the best relationship you could ever be in? What if you are wildly successful? What if it's finally living in your purpose? So think about all of the possibility that's on the other side of fear. And the third sign is that you justify things a lot. And here's what this inner dialogue sounds like. I get paid well. The benefits are good. I mean, where else am I going to get 5 weeks of vacation? You know what? My relationship's actually not that bad. I'm too busy to date. My kids need me, so I don't have time to focus on myself. Or when you say things like, it's too late to change careers, it's too late to change relationships, it's too late to change cities. We come up with all of the excuses, and these turn into handcuffs that keep us where we are. And if you want some real truth serum, each morning, go to the mirror and look at yourself and ask, if today were the last day of your life, would I want to do what I'm about to do for the day? And when that answer is no for too many days in a row, you know it's time to change something.
Ouch.
Let's get real.
That is scary, but true. I mean, really and truly, we aren't promised tomorrow. And so you got one turn in this life as far as we know. Make it the best you possibly can. What do we do, though, if we're stuck?
Yes. Sometimes we know we need to make a change. In fact, we know the change we need to make. I know I want to go here. I know what I have to do. I have the resources, the energy, the time to do it, but we don't do the thing. And so when we are stuck, the first thing we need to do is get honest with ourselves and admit that we know we want something different, but we're stuck. So just admitting, okay, I'm a little stuck right now. And then it's not so much worrying about why you're stuck, but focusing on the who and the what that can help you move forward. And a great exercise for this is to write down 5 or more people, places, experiences, ideas, opportunities that get you closer to growth. And it could be as simple as, I'm finally going to make that pro and con list about moving across the country. It could be starting to listen to a podcast about a skill or an idea or a topic that you're interested in. It could be saying it out loud to people. And I'll tell you, there's so much power in that. Last year, when I started thinking about writing a children's book, it wasn't until I started saying the words out loud did momentum start to build. So say the thing. I'm going to take salsa lessons. I'm going to learn how to be a birder, right? Whatever it is, say it out loud. And the antidote to inaction and being stuck is movement. So we have to take action, and it doesn't have to be the next best action. It just needs to be forward momentum. And remember, we are all here to do great things with our lives, to be happy, to fulfill our dreams, which means we are growing and we are expanding. And so my challenge to you is pick one thing that you can do that gets you closer to growth. So if you're writing down those 5 things or more, just pick one. Pick one thing you can do that gets you to expand, gets you to grow, and learn something different about yourself.
I can feel like the energy, the bubbles inside me with excitement at the possibilities, really and truly. When you light my soul on fire with ideas like this, Heather, it makes me realize that, it's a big world out there. And what if it's a great move or a great change or a great choice instead of what if it's horrible and I fail?
That's right. And just imagine the people inside you that you haven't met yet. Again, did I ever think I'd be a children's book author? No, but I am. Did I ever say, you don't even know who's in there until you let her out. So listen to those nudges, listen to those desires you have, and start exploring ways you can grow.
Woo! I love it so much. This feels so good today, Heather. Thank you.
Yes.
Put a smile on my face and lit my soul on fire. So
Mission accomplished.
Check. All right, honey bunny, I'll see you again soon.
Thank you, guys.
I hope you feel as excited and motivated to get yourself unstuck. Challenge, the reality, and ask yourself in the mirror. This is a tough one, is, if today was the last day, am I living the life that I really want to? And if you have enough days in a row where you're saying no, well, that's a good sign to give it a shot and take a chance. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Joy Corner as much as I did. Thanks to Heather Boschke. Check her out on LinkedIn because she's your girl guide.